Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're in House Flipper. We're at the HGTV expansion pack and we are at the old lady's house, which is a bungalow with an absolutely huge garden. So if you want somewhere with a great big garden to work with, this one's a great candidate for that. So in the last episode we painted the green siding into a sand almond wall, and I do think it's made a huge improvement to the appearance of the external part of the house. We did have a little bit of a glitch in a corner around the back with one of the wall panels where it wouldn't let us paint. Here you can see this corner. We painted it and then it glitched out, and let's see, can we? No, we still can't paint it right now, so we'll keep coming back to that. I'll leave that paint pot there for that. So today we're going to start work on the interior. In the last episode we cleaned all of the interior up and got rid of everything inside it. And we did notice that we needed a bit of plaster. So the first job is to get some plaster. Now I think there was only one room that needed the plastering, didn't it? There's just this one, so plaster there, and plaster here, and we did paint through the window. Look, I thought we did in the last episode. Right, so let's double check that nowhere else needs plaster. I think there was only the one room that I noticed any need for plaster, though there was a few marks. Yeah, see, these definitely don't need plaster. Though the marks did make me wonder if we were going to need plaster. But yeah, I don't think... Yes, I think that might be the only place that needed plaster. Right then, so we can get rid of that. And then we have to decide what we're going to do with the... Yes, I wondered if we could maybe extend into the other room there, didn't I, for this cupboard. Now, the question is, do we turn that into a closet for that other bedroom, or do we knock the wall down? If we're going to turn it into a closet, we'll need to make... Wait, how many spaces is it? 1, 2, 3 for the closet door. So that's 1, 2, 3. So if we want to turn it into a little walk-in closet for this spare bedroom, we need that 3 wide section here. Or we could just extend the bedroom a tiny bit by knocking it out all the way along. I think it might be better to just extend the bedroom that little bit. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to be a demolition queen. Not really, because we're only moving the closet space. When you've not got a ton of space, there are things to be said for having closet space, and there are also things to be said for having a bigger room. But I think the idea of the bigger room wins out, though to be honest, if it was my house I'd probably like the closet space. But this is such a narrow closet space, it would be really difficult to get into, so I'm not sure how useful that would have been as an actual closet. See how small it is as a space? Yeah, see, if you want a closet it's going to need to be bigger so that you can actually get into it and maybe put shelves or things in, isn't it? Right, we need a lintel. No, we don't need a lintel. We don't need a lintel, we need a full wall to close off this space. There. So that closes off that space and extends this. So I think that's the major change to layout that we're going to be doing. So master bedroom, bathroom, spare bedroom, Wait, how big is this room? 11 metres squared. 13 metres squared. It is still bigger, but not by a lot now because we've moved it. Access. Now, if we made this the dining room to the kitchen, would we then want this more open plan, or would we want like a breakfast nook there in case? Yeah, I think we might do that actually. I think we might leave this. See, you could knock this out open and make it open plan. Make it a big kitchen diner. You know, I might be tempted to do that actually, knock more of it out and make it open plan. See, I'm changing my plans on the fly as we go. Right, we're going to need to knock that lintel out above the top, and then I'm going to want... Right, good. Right, so what I want to do is I want to put 2 wide wall at the edge. So, oops, not knocked this out properly. Yeah, I have to remove all of the wall first, kitty. You all going? Yeah, so 1, 2. Yeah, so 2 wide on the edges, and then fill the gap with lintel. Or, like I said, if you'd have just left the standard doorway, you could probably fit a small breakfast table in this piece of wall here, so that you have the option of doing it in 2 different... Oops. There we go. We're done. Yeah, so I think that's all I'm going to be knocking out. I think I might turn this into a miniature office, and then just raise straight off the living room. I think that's what I'm thinking of doing. So now we have to start thinking about colour schemes for what we're going to be painting. So let's think about our colour palette. We've gone for a sandy almond outside, so we've kind of gone for a beach. So this is the sand almond is the colour that we put on the outside of the house. So we've kind of looked at a... I'm thinking about sandy browny colours then perhaps for a beachy theme. So if I'm going to do with that, maybe we go for, see, something like the Peach Rosella's wallpaper is kind of a, I know it says peach, but it's kind of a sandy colour for the wallpaper and a pattern. Or something like the Cream Mary Bloom wallpaper, that's kind of a sandy colour, as is the peach line wallpaper. If you want flowers, maybe the peach dandelion. So you're kind of going for... Let's go for panels. No, panels. Let's look at the panels. If I'm thinking beachy sandy, I think I'm going to like the peachy wallpaper. And of course you can change the colour, so you can go more beigey, more coffee, brown coffee, orange, yellow. So I think the best ones are probably the cream or the brown coffee or the cream. I think those are the two that will kind of make the right sort of colours for what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to go for cream. And I want to put it on the feature wall, which will be this one. So we want to go across here for that. And is that going to be... Oh, one short. One short. Oh, that's a shame. One short. Right. So. Should I, do you know what? I might extend it into the office area now. We've got extra. Perfect. Now we want a paint to match it. We could go for the sand almond again. Actually, do we have any paint left outside? We do. We have a lot of this. We could use this on the interior as well now. Does this match? Oh God, what does it look like? It might not match for this room. Let's think. What colour's that? If we match that to that, does that match? Not quite. Not quite. I don't think it does. Let me just put one strip. No, I don't think it does quite. But you know what? I'm thinking that it might go quite well. With a different colour for the bedroom. So let me think about the... If we go for a feature wall in the bedroom, if we went for the coffee colour in here for the bedroom, I think that that almond from outside will match that quite well. And when I say match, I mean be a tone that will go okay with it. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Beautiful. Right, I think that is going to work. So we need to now paint. So what we want... Oh no, we don't. We want to move the paint into here and paint this. See, so we started on the living room and now we're working on the bedroom. As I'm trying to figure out my colour scheme, and I don't want to waste the paint if we can. I mean, especially if you were house flipping, you really would want to try and use the colours up. You wouldn't want to leave things... you wouldn't want to be buying lots of different colours, because that would be cutting into your profit. Especially if you're buying good quality paint, because it can be very expensive these days, you know, good quality paint. Right, so get rid of that one. Back to painting. Oh, not cleaning. Oh, the silly mistakes I make. Come on, Kitty, let's get the painting done. Your therapeutic painting. There we go. So let's see if we can get paint and stuff on the walls in these two rooms, shall we? And maybe between this episode and the next one I'll remember to come back and cut the garden down a bit. Make it look a little bit neater. Oh, actually I'm picking more paint up. Do we need more paint? Maybe not. There we go. Bye bye paint. Right, so we need now paint for the main room, don't we? So actually let's go back into the main living room and let's look at that paint again. Right, so the wall is a very sort of... It said peach, didn't it? Light biscuit. How does that look? If we put that near the wall, what's that look like? Oh, that looks quite good, I think. I think that one looks good. Light biscuit. Let's try that. Yes, I like that. So, light biscuit. So, sand almond in the bedroom with the dandelion coffee colour wallpaper and the peach sea wave in the living room with the light biscuit paint. So it kind of going for a very sandy theme to our house then. So we're removing all the green and making it a sandy beachy theme. Oh. Oh, no, we need more paint. More paint. Right. And get rid of the last of the green across here. And paint on the... Oh, no more paint. Paint on the side. Oh, no, we were supposed to do the window. Don't forget the window edges. And there. Luckily the window edges were white, so if I had forgotten, it wouldn't have been quite as obvious as if it was this dark green. And the dark green would of course been easier to spot that it hadn't been painted, so it would have made a bigger contrast, but there we go. There we go, and then the edge of the archway needs to be a little bit more. Good, and then I'm going to need to do the opposite side of it. Oops, don't paint the panelling. And then make sure we go all the way around the window. I think we might need to buy another pot of the paint. Just around the edge of the window there. Yes. I suspect we're going to have to buy another pot of the paint. We are going to have to buy another pot of the paint. Oh, excuse me, let me just grab a drink. Sorry about the noise of that. It's been having a little tickle in my throat for a few days now, and hopefully we're not getting a cold. Right, so just a dry throat, I think. Right, so we're nearly done then with the painting of it, and then we just need to think about floor coverings for those two rooms, and then perhaps in the next one we can be thinking about furniture for these two rooms, and then we can go on with thinking about colour schemes for the rest of the house. Whether we're going to keep it all the same sort of colour scheme, perhaps we will keep it fairly neutral as we go through. There we go. So there's the space for our little office, and then through into the living room area with the front door and the patterning and then the bedroom. So, floors. Floor. Now, do we go for carpet in the bedroom or do we go for wood throughout? Difficult to decide, I think. Yeah, these aren't multiple colour choices, are there? It's a shame there aren't more colours of the carpets, because there's no like bright colours or fancy patterns or anything, which would be really cool for if I did I think that's a bit pale actually. I think we might end up with wood throughout, don't you? Just try to decide which. Or would we go for what colour's that? Would that work maybe for the bedroom? Just kind of, I always not just like I really like a carpet for a bedroom. I really, really, really like a carpet for a bedroom, see. But I don't particularly like carpet for living rooms and kitchens and things, because it's just, especially not in a kitchen like that. That's a silly thing to say, isn't it, Kitty? Carpets in kitchens definitely not a good idea. Not even a rug in a kitchen. It's just too. You just have to throw it away after 5 seconds. Yeah, so we want a wood floor, but maybe this one. Let's it's kind of the palest brown, I think, for the. Is that really the palest brown? I think it is, isn't it? I think this is just darker. It's less shiny though. It's actually less shiny. Maybe that's better. Yeah, because it's less shiny. I think that other one is just a bit too shiny. Yeah, I think this is just too shiny. It just doesn't seem right. I know that's a waste of money, but it just didn't fit. And then we need to change where the doors are. I'm going to extend that into the hallway space here. There. 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 Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So that is the 2 rooms now set up ready pretty much for furnishings and things. We could actually add a couple of blinds because we're kind of fixed onto the colour schemes, aren't we now? So if we go for doors and windows and then we look at curtains and blinds, then we're going to be looking at the... Oh yeah, look, there's extra curtains now, look. Oh, let's have a quick look at the new curtains. Oh yes, so we've got patterns that match the wall coverings, look. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. Oh, maybe we could... Oh, hang on. Which one did we go for? We went for the lines, didn't we? Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Gold and golden with lines. Oh, maybe we do that. Oh, actually, that's a narrow curtain, isn't it? Do we have a wide... Wide patterned gold line. Oh, do you know? Oh, will that go here? Oh, that's some new curtains. See, I knew there was some new stuff, but oh look, so it's got like golden rails instead of just black rails, and it's patterned like it's patterned like my wall hanging. Look, it matches. Oh, that is so cool. All right, hang on. We've got 2 small windows here. We want the short curtains for this one though, so we want the narrow. We want narrow short. Oh, is there not narrow pattern? Is there not a short one? Oh, is there not a short option? Oh, that's a shame if there's not a short option. Wide. Oh, they're all long. Oh, that's a shame. Is there not a short option? Oh, so if I want short, I'm going to have to go for the traditional ones? Short, wide, and for wide, Emmons. Narrow. No, they don't do a short version. Oh no, that means I can't match it. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I do love the patterned curtain. Don't get me wrong, I love the new patterned curtains. So the patterned ones are only in long. Short, narrow. Yeah, so the patterned ones are only in long. They're the traditional ones that we had before. Light coloured wide. Light coloured narrow, but they're long. Patterned narrow. Light wide, patterned wide. Yeah, that is a yay. No, I don't want wide, I want narrow. See, if I put the really long ones in, that's going to make it difficult for... I really want to put them in, but if I put these in here, is that going to make it difficult for me to put furniture? Oh, it might. It might. Let's see. I think we're going to have to do it though. I just really want these curtains now. If there's a shorter option, we could probably put the desk close to the curtains, but if they're only in the long option, then we might have a little bit of a problem. Oh, that needs to be cleaned. I thought... Oh, can you hear the noise? It's like a vacuum cleaner on the window cleaning. Oh, that's different. Do you know, when we went through cleaning, I never saw it needed cleaning. I'd have to go back and check all the windows then. I've got a vacuum cleaner on my window now. Interesting. Right, so one final curtain up here. And that then I think will be the end of the episode for today, though we might want to double check all the windows to see if any of them need cleaning now. There we go. Oh, I love having these new pattern curtains. That would have been nice to have a short option as well. That might make that really awkward for me to put... I might have to remove those to put the furniture in here if we do make this into a little office space, because that might now be awkward to do that. Yes, so the windows do need cleaning now. I didn't notice that when we did the cleaning before. So I need to go back through and make sure all the windows are done. So that then is the paint scheme all done for the living room, possible little office nook and the master bedroom. So in the next episode we'll probably be putting the furniture in those rooms and then deciding how we want to tackle the rest of the house. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!